So I think the little button says I'm live. We'll go with I'm live. And hello and welcome. Now, I think I may know what I did to that chat that day, whatever day that may have been, because I have two different chats with two different addresses because I'm not using the broadcaster on the other. It's screwed up. I think I figured it out though, but I won't know for sure until somebody's in chat. Now that part is quite perplexing. Let me do this. I'm going to assume everything is going okay. And I'm going to assume that both of the chats that I have are then not working if nobody's here. Okay, it says two people are watching. One of those is me. Hey, look, hello, Sora. Hello, YouTube actually just let me know you are streaming. And I loaded it earlier as a planned event for 7 o'clock so it would show up in streams. So I tried. But YouTube is playing tricks on me too. Seeing I went to the YouTube Studio app on my phone earlier today thinking, all right, I'll check my stats before I stream, see, how I'm doing. And it says I have 360 subscribers. I was like, well, I had 364. I lost 4 more. Okay, well, just out of curiosity, let me confirm. So I went over to YouTube in the app, obviously, and it says I have 364. So either I lost 4 subscribers and it hasn't updated through YouTube, but the studio is like, hey, you lost them, they're gone. Yes, we get to denote you 4 more subscribers. Yay! And then they wait 4 days to add them if they join back. Or I didn't lose 4 subscribers and there's another glitch. Hello, Pinky, Golf City Salmon. Hello. Welcome to whatever this is. Does anybody know where that line, the title for my show, came from? It's interesting to me. Well, I feel like I must be a little boring. I'm okay. Hello, everyone, Red Feather. I said that wrong. Hello, Red Feather. Hey, everyone. I chose the line, the title for the show. Oh, damn, I'm not as coy as I thought. Thank you, Red Feather. You're very intelligent. Liar, liar. That's correct. Do you mind? Other than that, I did try to look up some news. I'm kind of tired. The job's wearing me out quite quickly, but I work so hard and fast. I'm just a little out of shape, I think. Welcome, Ryder. I think I just need to push through the tiredness and the soreness and do what I need to get the job done and earn that paycheck, which I was offered overtime. I took overtime. Overtime's wonderful. Overtime's great. Overtime makes me happy. Side jobs have slowed down. Welcome, Dark Sasuke. How are you doing? I'm hoping they're finishing up their stream here shortly. I had to jump out to get this running. I think I got this running. But boy, do I love a paycheck. I'm also working on some ideas for how to do things and, obviously using whatever I learn from this job to my advantage like I normally would. So, but the actual quote is, I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Are you sure it's not I'm kicking my... Oh, you know what? I think I did add own. I could fix that or I could not care. I think I'll go with the latter option. Did you know there was an earthquake in Georgia? Let's see. Where did that news article go? I pulled up some news. Real news. Let's check this out. I don't know how to share this, so we'll not do that just in case, because this is not set up like my computer. Earthquake. This is the second strongest earthquake Georgians felt in recent history. If they've had that many earthquakes, holy shit, there's a lot of dots on that map. I'm doing good. They all say byes now. Hey, Red Feather. Hey, Dark Sasuke. Okay, everybody's slowly rolling in as other streams end. I noticed last night, there was 8 people that I watch, 8 people I subscribed to that were streaming last night on a Tuesday. That seemed kind of odd at the time I was looking, and it's hard to decide who to watch. It's like, okay, that one's fun. Okay, that one's pretty good too. Okay, I could probably do without the game right now. That's all right. We'll go without the game. So who else is good and informative to watch? And I don't even remember who I turned on because as soon as I did, I fell asleep. I'm looking for headphones. I have headphones. Yes, I have headphones. I'm wearing them for no good reason. So I don't want to name names, but everybody who's listening to me obviously listens to one or more of the creators that I'm going to talk about. And I don't want to speak negatively about many of them because I still am patronizing their channel. I like that word, as many meetings. I don't recently let everybody know I'm in there unless I have a comment or, I'm in a mood to interact because usually I'm quite tired and I can't keep up with what's going on in chat because I'm trying to catch the show, but I don't get time. So I've caught more shows than I'll choose to admit right now because I can't even remember what ones I've turned on and just listened for a few minutes. I'm not going to throw my skull down in the chat to let people know I'm there. It's not to be mean. It's just, what the hell? But there's something I'm starting to notice on YouTube. And this phenomenon seems to be rolling out as another one ends. Like, eras of the internet seem to come and go, and if you just sit back and try to interject your view every so often, sometimes it gets heard. Am I speaking monotone? Boy, I'm starting to feel a lot of it. PW Mail of Gull City, yo, Scully Milk. Everybody's changing their names to funny shit. I don't know who anybody is anymore. I'm confused and worried and scared that knives are going to be flinging out of the chat at me. The bots aren't running. They can't protect me. I can't put them up in front of me like guards. Subskull says Jolly Roger. Bilgewater. Red Pinky Mall. Hey, privileged white male. Is that? Oh, privileged white male. Ha! I got it now. Hello, welcome. Dirt. I'm the NumbedSkull. How are you today? Okay, then I think you're other. Did you advise with that? Shit. What was I saying? Okay, before I go any further, then, since I sort of lost track of that, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. Why? So first you choose to put us in top chat instead of live chat so that we can't see certain comments, and then you tell us to abide by guidelines that are kind of vague-ish, misinterpretable, narrow-minded. Ding feather done. Ding feather done. I gotta run. I don't know the words of the fucking song, so we're gonna keep da 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 da. Yeah, I don't know where to go from there. Thank you, YouTube, for initiating more policies, guidelines, and methods in which to fuck with not only the creators, but now the viewers of the shows that we create, because you're making them hesitate as to what to say. I don't want people hesitating. I want people just dang brother done. It's okay to make fun of people because then it's not okay. Because it's okay. Hey TC, I was just not making fun of you. Don't worry, it's okay. Big at best. blisteringly retarded at worst. You know what we could do? I could do as an option. We will open this in a new window. Ooh, look at that. I put it right in front of me. Maybe I can read it. Pardon. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to go down here and I'm going to tap on something. Hopefully it won't give me commercials. And we're going to take a... Buddy, you're an old boy, poor boy, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back into your place. All right, I cannot talk now. Staying safe in live streams. Content. Know what type of content to stream when filming, videoing of your friends, classmates. Oh,
we will rock you.
Stream. I can hear myself.
We will rock you.
He broke in, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I didn't give him the key. I may have left the door unlocked. I'm at the Burger King making the flame broiled Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like it? Would you like apple pie with that? I work at the Burger King making flame broiled Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like apple pie with that? I'm seeing Queen this summer. Good for you. That's awesome. I want. Where is it? No, don't tell me. It might give away where you are. I don't want to do that. I'm not dumb. Hunley. Oh, who the hell broke NumbedSkull? He was normal. Well, for a floating head, that is. Like 6 months ago. Hey, NumbedSkull broke battery in laptop. Need replaced battery. Which I kind of have a tentative date to order it on. And I'm getting there quickly. Unless I can get some more side jobs, and then it'll up this side job ante, and we'll see what happens. But welcome, Data Wasteland, to the chat. I don't need... No. I don't need to restart.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Tired and awake at the same time. Like my body is tired, my mind is awake.
What did I miss?
Did you know it's Wednesday already?
I can't believe it's Wednesday already. I haven't had a cigarette in 3 days, and I'm kind of freaking out, and I want to go out and buy a pack, but at the same time I don't.
I'll go with don't. I'm almost there doing it myself. I haven't been smoking very much. I think I'm about to just stop buying them and see what happens.
I gotta tell you, you know, once you get past it, you know,
it gets easier and easier the longer you go. Yeah.
It does. I mean, and then you just have to kind of like play games with yourself mentally. You know, it's like, I mean, it's harder, obviously, if you're out and about to just pull in and buy a pack. I've basically locked myself in my apartment and have been trying to just, you know, get my mind off of it, or go to sleep, or eat, but I haven't been like pigging out or anything. So
welcome Adam, welcome TC, welcome TA, welcome.
And all this oxygen is dizzying.
I know, it's weird. Like the longer I go in my job, the way I work, there's so much to do that I don't know that I'm always trying to keep going, and I don't get as many chances to stop for a break. And when I do, I'm trying to hurry through it. So I'm either taking a couple of drags and then ripping the end off, or just throwing the whole cigarette, which is a lot of waste.
Yep.
And I've just slowly been smoking less and less during the day, and I still kind of smoke my couple at night, but it's fewer and fewer. Like I was smoking 3 or 4 or 5 cigarettes at a shot before I'd come in and lock the garage. But now I'm down to smoking like maybe 2 or 3 at night.
See, I've been a much heavier smoker than you. I go through a pack a day.
Oh, I was easily going through way more than a pack a day for a while. I was down to a pack a day before I got the job, and now that I'm working, I'm down to just about 5, maybe 5. Well, let's say 5.5, maybe 6 packs a week, depending on the week.
Yeah.
So I'm getting down there slowly. I'm working it.
Well,
But when I get down to about 3.5 packs, I'm going to start trying to just cut it out altogether because that's under 10 cigarettes a day. So,
well, like I said, I smoked 3 packs last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday I just didn't buy myself a pack. Tuesday, same thing. Today, the same thing. And sure, you want it, but those cravings go away, and then sure they'll come back, but then they go away, and it's a cycle. But eventually, that cycle will break.
yeah, I just got to get myself to a point where I know I can do it again. I've done it before. I can do it again. One of these times I'll do it for good. Damn it, I forgot to shut that off. Oh, and I didn't shut that off. All right, so we are actually looking at the beginning of jumping into my live stream and other live streams today. You guys got a message. Welcome anybody I haven't said hello to. That includes Funkarama UK. Adam, I see you. Thank you for showing up. We need to chat again. I missed that. But let's carry on. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. And according to YouTube, staying safe in live streams. Content. Know what type of content to stream. When filming videos of your friends, classmates, and or teens, remember they should never be sexually suggestive, violent, or dangerous. Note that also applies to live chat. Learn more about our community guidelines with a blue learn more. In another blue learn more. This is fucked up. I thought I was learning more. Why do I have to keep going somewhere else? I can't even get through the first fucking section before it wants to send me to another page.
Don't forget to switch to live chat, not top chat.
I did. What the hell is wrong with the computer? I'm not doing anything. Stop blanking out on me.
So you can actually see, the real chat.
I can see the real chat. If you're free on Sunday, we might do Quiplash if you're free. Ooh, I would love to. I'll even we'll multicast it, and I'll try and bring friends, and we'll have a blast with the chat. Does that sound fun? What the hell's going on? Something's broken. Okay.
Quick flash is a blast.
Yeah, it is. Personal information. Be cautious about sharing any personal information during your live stream as well as in live chat. Admin access to your channel should only be provided to those who you trust. YouTube will not ask for moderation privileges in the stream. Well, you'll not get them. Control, flag inappropriate content, or block users from the chat that make you or others feel uncomfortable. Learn more about managing live chat. Privacy. YouTube has features to help you limit who can see the live streams you post. Protect your privacy and setting... Wait, what? Hold on, let me finish reading. Privacy and setting personal live streams to private. The privacy and safety settings page to explore your tools available, help manage your experience on the site, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Let me read that again. YouTube has features to help you limit who can see the live streams you post.
Huh? Yeah, I guess it's the live and the top. Or maybe you can block people. Or maybe you can shut people up.
No. Other people in here have also listened to Riley Dennis, I'm sure. Riley Dennis is somewhere in the summertime, our summertime, his wintertime in Fucktardville.
Is that Fucktardville east or west?
Wherever he's living in Australia right now. Not the rest of the area he's in, just where he's living. His little bubble is Fucktardville.
You have the balls to call Australia Fucktardville?
No, I have the balls to call anywhere Riley is staying in his little world around.
Oh, Riley's bubble.
Riley's bubble is Fucktardville. It doesn't matter where his bubble is or where it goes or what he's talking about. It's Fucktardville. I'm sorry. He had this idea somewhere in the summertime, and I hate to admit that I've watched all the a lot of his content, but there was this idea that he didn't want people who were there to give his channel shit or downvote or whatever to see his channel, and he didn't want other people who were there to see his channel being sent to channels he didn't approve of. So now they've made changes for things very much like that. And this actually sounds like the wording for that very idea is YouTube has features to help you limit who can see the live streams you post. So
Right,
do I not? So if you're blocked by Riley Dennis, do you not see when he posts a live stream? Is that, you know?
I guess.
And also, here's another question. YouTube has features to help you limit who can see your live streams, see the live streams you post. Is that what some of us aren't catching on to? Are there settings that we don't know how to change because of new features that are making it so only so many subscribers see the posts? Is that what's holding up this? Welcome, the Nugs.
No,
Just take
Nugs
it nice and slow.
Nugs is pooping. Love the quadcopter vids, Nugs.
So how do they intend to do this? So are you not allowed to watch somebody's channel if you're in a chat in your live stream when you're banned? Are you anymore? Are you not notified of live streams? Is that why stupid shit happens sometimes? And I also have to throw in there, if anybody has used YouTube on a phone and accidentally block somebody or ban somebody or remove somebody, it's like, oh shit. And then you do it on somebody else's channel and you're a moderator and you're like, fuck, what did I just do?
Don't you have to sign in to do stuff like that?
Yeah, but I'm set up so that I can move quickly on my phone because I don't have very long.
Got you. So you're automatically signed in.
Yeah.
Okay. Because default, it doesn't sign in.
Yeah, I mean, I could sign out and go with, another character, but if I show up, who's going to know I'm there to say hello? LOL, new community guidelines promote censoring live chats, XD. Not only does it promote censoring live chats, but it promotes you assisting YouTube in censoring the live chat by flag inappropriate content or block users from the chat that make you or others feel uncomfortable.
A wild fox appears.
A wild fox? Where? I don't want to be eaten. Not on whatever.
Yeah, Nugs has been doing a lot of videos in Florida with quadcopters flying all around. He's spent some bucks. I was talking to somebody. You can actually make some of that pay off for yourself. Real estate realtors need flyovers of property, and they'll pay pretty good for it if you drop a business card in a couple different realtors' offices. You may be able to subsidize some income for those quadcopters, especially big properties.
Okay, clicking on the learn more under the first one, the content. When you use YouTube, you join a community of people from all over the world. Every cool new community feature on YouTube involves a certain level of trust. Millions of users respect that trust, and we trust you to be responsible too. Following the guidelines below help to keep your YouTube fun and enjoyable for everyone. You might not like everything you see on YouTube. If you think the content is appropriate, use the flagging features to submit it for review by our YouTube staff. Come here. Our staff carefully reviews flagged content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to determine whether there's a violation to community guidelines. Look.
Has anybody noticed a hell of a lot more commercials? And the commercials cutting in at the most inappropriate times. I mean, I'm watching a video and I swear there's double the amount of commercials on it than there was just a few months back. And I wonder if they get paid, the actual creator gets paid for every single one of those commercials.
All right. You froze out there, but I think I know most of what you said. So some creators are getting paid again, depending on the level of content that they provide and how appropriate it is. They get paid more or less depending on the type of commercial they have.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there
Non-skip.
seems to be a lot more commercials, and
Yes, there are.
and they seem to be cutting in at the worst possible times. I mean, really annoying. Where like a person's halfway through a sentence and then the commercial cuts in.
Yeah, I don't know if the features are there anymore to put commercials where you want them, but
It's
it's very.
it really seems like there's double the amount of commercials there used to be.
I want to say Omegon. Omegon, I watch a lot of his content, and when it gets to the end of the video, just before the end reel, I'll notice that it cuts off like the last word of what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
And then you skip ad to get to that last word, thinking there was more coming, and then all of a sudden it's the end, and it's like, well, fuck.
if we had a CEO with balls, you know, there probably wouldn't have been an ad apocalypse. But you know, be that as
All right. Pink Golf City Salmon says unskippable. Okay, so here's what I've sort of learned. Now, apparently, depending on the category that you're in and the type of commercials you're allowed to have run on your channel, there are skippable commercials. Now, the skippable commercials take like 2 or 4 times as many to count than normal if they're skipped. So if you skip a commercial and 4 people skip a commercial, it counts like 1 person watching the commercial.
oh really?
Something like that. It's like for every 2 or 4 people, it counts as 1 person having actually watched it for value.
Okay.
And then they pay low on those because of the type of ads they are, because they're skippable. On the non-skippable ones, they pay a hair bit better. It's like 50 or 75% or 100% more than the skippable ads, but they don't put them on all channels. They restrict them to certain channel ratings. And I don't know how the rating system or how they're assigned works.
And they're shorter.
They're a lot shorter.
There's a few Cadillac ones.
Yeah, and I don't mind some of them if they go to that for everything and just put those on all advertiser able channels, then that would be all right. A 15-second non-skippable ad, and they get paid because it's on their video at the beginning of every video. Cool. That means for every view you have, you should accrue this much in account. So now you got 20,000 views, you got this amount of money. You got 40,000 views, you got twice that amount of money. You know, it should be kind of relative so that it's equal and fair, not, hey, we don't like your content so much, we're going to let you have ads, but we're going to let you earn at a quarter of the potential rate of what normal people do, and then we're going to cut that in half because we're going to change the type of ad you're getting, so you're going to get about an eighth of what the other people are getting.
Seems to me also they should kind of like put a curve to it. In other words, you know, I get it. You know, PewDiePie or what's his name, the guy with the big nose and the glasses in New York City. You know, millions and millions and millions of subs. But to be honest, I mean, they're content creators, yes, and they have talent, yes, but it seems to me that they're getting a lot of fucking money for what they're doing, and you know, again, maybe this is a little socialistic, but you know, once you break through and hell, just mentioning another channel, you know, gives that channel 500 subs or 500,000 subs. It seems to me that they could stand making a little less money, and the people that are struggling could stand making a little more money. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I sometimes think that way, but then I think, wouldn't that be also counterintuitive fairness means equal to all. So if everybody had a 15-second non-skippable ad that they had to watch before the video, then everybody earned roughly the same amount for those ads. Then it would be something that you could actually work towards, not something that would be arbitrarily changed depending on the situation, the video, the time of day, the watcher, the blah, 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 blah.
I hear you. I'm just saying, you know, they're making millions in AdSense.
Also, welcome Hawk Silk. It has been a while.
And then you got like Granting Monkey, who's making like $300 in AdSense
a month.
You know,
a month. That's like what, 70, 65, 70, maybe $75 a week if you're lucky. How do you do that?
Right. And then you got, you know, PewDiePie getting a check for $1 million for the same month. You know?
Good job. Way to choose what ads are on your show and earn extra money for YouTube, PewDiePie. You're an awesome guy. Wait, we choose the ads for your show. We earned you that extra money. Wait, why? What? Right? Like you guys are running the show and you're changing the rules so that it doesn't work for some. And it's not going to work for you. It's just.
I mean, there was a time on YouTube where it was just free to upload, and you weren't making any money, and everybody was not making any money. You know, they just had channels, and
I had videos that I uploaded during that time. That's when I used to upload. I didn't upload.
Hello? Did we lose you? Did you unplug your wire? Test.
Got stuck at home. Did you cut out?
You cut out for a while.
I did. You did earlier there for a bit. I got stuck at home for a while, and I was like, all right, well, I'm bored. I'll watch a bunch of YouTube. And then, oh, you should try this. It's not a bad time to get in. Just realize it's going to be really hard because the apocalypse and shit was just starting to get the front edge of it just like 2 years or so ago.
That whole thing was such crap. I mean,
I came in and went 0 to 0 to 0 to 0 and lost all of the shit that I originally signed up for because you still could apply for monetization. But because I wasn't where the lines were as they set them, I didn't qualify anymore. It's like, well, fuck you too.
It was kind of, the whole thing was kind of BS. I mean, if you think about it, YouTube is a monster compared to mainstream media. I mean, YouTube has more views than like the internet as a whole. So for like the Washington Post or what was that other the Wall Street Journal writing a story about YouTube and about such and such person and this creator and that creator.
I have a question.
The CEO should have said, "So what? You're nothing."
Do you know what you don't see anymore on the internet? You used to see it a lot when the internet was growing, is you would see what was called a site counter at the bottom of the page. It would tell you how many people visited the site.
Right.
You remember those? They kind of went away just because they were either embarrassing if the site was there for 30 years and it only had 5 visitors, or it was hard to maintain if the site had 17 million visits,
unique hits or multiple hits. I
had a point. It just seems that the way they operate it has changed so much that,
well, newspapers were newspapers, and back then when they were actually in print, they were decent sources of news. You had amazing, editors. You had amazing writers. But now you've got a whole bunch of snowflakes that sort of know the internet, so they'll kind of peruse the internet and find stories. They don't go hit the streets and find stories. They don't talk to the garbage man. They don't talk to the hookers on the beat. They kind of like look around for stories on the internet and then kind of like copy and paste them and then sort of change them a little bit to put them in their own words.
Okay, think about this. I kind of remember my point. How many people actually in a day would either subscribe to or buy the New York Times when it was a newspaper? How many people in a day go to the New York Times website to read a specific article? How many people in a day go to PewDiePie's YouTube page?
Our kids do.
Right, but look at the comparative numbers.
Oh, yeah. The numbers
What
are
does PewDiePie get in a day? What does the New York Times get in a day?
exactly. And the thing is, okay, the Times was paper press, and they tried to change to web, but they still don't have. They still, even to this day, don't have it. They're like old fogies trying to check out something new, and YouTube, I hate to tell you, is the place. Is the big, the pink elephant in the room. WallStreetJournal.com and NewYorkTimes.com. People listen. People, if somebody wants to read a newspaper, they want to hold that paper in their hands. The old time newspaper readers, they still want to read the paper. It's called paper for a reason.
I
don't think it translates to .com.
I want to bring up something generic. I call it generic. It's mundane. It annoys me. I wanted to bring it up just for the point of bringing it up. I think I started too earlier, and then I decided to go with this YouTube restriction because I lost track of what I was talking about.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of channels, and I get to catch very little content of the channels that I try to watch. And something that I have greatly noticed is around this time last year, communities that were growing and building together and playing off of each other and chatting and mingling and coercing or whatever it was that was going on. You understand that, friendships and alliances and shit change slowly over time and shit don't last forever. Yeah, there's that. Then there's, am I dumb? Did I miss something serious? Or is everybody that I watch all pissed off at everybody else that I watch? Bye, Red Feather. Thanks for coming. And
the drama llama rears its ugly head.
Every fucking title from some creators seems to be straight drama. And if I do decide to go in and listen, this is where I was going by. I don't always say when I'm in there because I'll listen and not talk. And I'll go in and it's, oh, this person went and did this. Oh, this person went and did that. Oh, this person went and did this. This person went and did that. But wait a second. Well, one of the people I'm listening to used to say, this is a bullshit move to do exactly what we're doing and doing it anyway. Yet this is literally what's going on. Like several channels. No, I will re-say that.
It's crazy.
A couple dozen channels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, what kind of content did those channels have anyways?
Okay, even the ones that had mediocre content that was tolerable, some actually had decent content and different content.
You miss what I'm saying. I'm not talking about judging the content. What kind of content was it? In other words, I mean, you say you listen to a whole bunch of different content. I really listen to I listen to like I watch farming channels. I watch car building channels. I watch art channels. I watch.
When I say the drama, I'm actually talking this community. Oh, God, it sucks to say this. The community I am currently hosting in right now, the conversation and chit chat and whatnot community.
Commentary.
Would this even be commentary at this point? This is more
commenting.
I don't even know what this would be called anymore. This seems to be kind of a regular going on. Somebody picking on an article or picking a topic and just chit-chatting like the old radio days without music. Because
that's commentary.
All right, well, fair enough. A mix of plenty of serious drama. That's what happened. Okay, I didn't catch all the drama. I caught enough of the drama to know some of what happened. All I know is it seems any small group of creators on their own channel seems to be what they should have been in the first place, out for themselves and no longer cohorting with other channels. But at the same time, it seems that blast of trust shit that was running away rampant, where people were screwing their friends and, you know, all sorts of other bullshit starting last year, might actually be coming to an end. Did it all start? I think a lot of it may have even started this year, and maybe it's coming to a big dramatic end at the end of the year where nobody's going to talk to anybody anymore, and we're all going to be quiet channels of 1, 2, or 3 people just chatting into the darkness at our vibrantly colored screens.
I mean, you have creators being drama with creators, and then you also have, you know, commenters and chat being dramatic with the creators, and you'll always have some type of drama somewhere. I mean, that's kind of the nature of the beast. You know, this isn't television. In TV, yeah, you could scream at the screen, but here you scream at the screen, and the guy on the screen goes, "Hey, how you doing, Data?" so it's so it's a little more interactive, and some people comment to get reaction. So you know, there's that too.
Well, here's a for instance. You watch a lot of informative and data shows.
Yeah.
I do try to watch a lot of little short snippet videos, informational videos on how to do things. I
Well,
do a lot of that.
you like cars, right? You have a
Yeah,
you have a nice little Mustangs.
but it's up there. Most of it's there.
Great show. It's called Barn Hunter. Barn Find Hunter. I think it's Barn Hunter or Bar. Oh fuck! Now
No word.
completely forget the damn title. But yeah, great show. I mean, guy goes across the country. It actually watches like a TV show, like a 20-minute television show. So really good content. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of content out there. There's international content, travel channels. I've been kind of like watching. I have the stuff that I'm you know signed up, subscribed to, but then I also kind of go to the main channel and see what YouTube will recommend for me, and then I may every once in a while wipe my search memory. Have you ever done that before?
Yes, I tend to do it every couple of months, but it's been a while since I've done it.
And then it kind of like resets everything.
Yeah, not entirely, but it gives you a little more variety of people you haven't heard of.
Right.
Things.
Personally, I wish they would change the search settings to be much more manually controlled. I mean, I want to be able to, let's say, search 6-month-old channels with under 300 subs about
Oh
such
yeah.
and such, you know?
I would like to turn the option off for not smart search, but for you to search off of previous, not clearing your search history, but being able to turn off searching from your previous searches, because sometimes you'll start typing in something. I'm trying to look for an example, but you know how some words are used differently, and if you're typing in a string of like 2 or 3 words, the word could be misconstrued as something different depending on what you're watching.
I've never heard of Roadkill. Is Roadkill a channel?
I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Back to say 17 minutes left. I'll be back when the time's up. Thank you, Ryder. Oh, I did put an end time on here. That was for you, just in case you're listening, Ryan. Ryder.
Red had to leave.
Oh, people can come and go. Thanks for coming. Thanks for going.
The times they are a change. A little pun from Adam K about the New York Times, I guess.
But yeah, about the context of people, it just seems that a lot of creators who were starting to make something that looked like it was going to actually be a viable, repeatable
Hey, they made some
channel.
bank. They made some bank.
They made money, but they didn't make viable, repeatable content. And a lot of them, in the end, after all of this shit has gone down, and I'm talking different channels on different angles, people that were very vaguely associated that have just done content that have just gone up or down because of they covered it or didn't cover it, or
I assume you're talking about Kumite, and you're talking about Tonka, and you're talking about what's his name, the Canadian.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, we're talking. I have nothing against any of them. I watched the Kumite. I'll pop in and listen for a smoke break here or there. I think I deleted Andy, but once in a while he shows up just because of his channel size.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I deleted Andy. I don't know why I would. Once in a while, I'll get him to showing up in my stream, but I don't know if it's something YouTube associative because it says Tonka or something stupid in his titles once in a while.
I used to watch Andy pretty regularly, and then when he got what's his name, Jeff, then I stopped watching, and then I haven't really been back to Andy since. But I heard about some bullshit where Andy owed or Andy paid what's his name, Tonka's buddy failure, and then pulled the check. In other words, like stop payment, which is kind of bullshit, you know.
Yeah, and then there's I don't even know what happened. All right, so then Cog, who was roughly associated, apparently said something. There was a fight between them. Now they're in disagreement. The Morning Decay is in disagreement with Cog, but I don't know if they're getting along with the Kumite because I haven't been able to catch that show because it starts as I have to go to work most days.
Yeah.
There's just like every show that I'm watching is somebody either in agreement or disagreement. I know Gulf City broke up. I barely caught half of what happened in that whole breakup because.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that at all. Gulf City broke up?
What's his name? AP and Gasly got into a fight or something. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I didn't pay attention. So they're separated, and Gasly's hiring new people to do the voices, but I haven't watched many new cartoons, so I don't know if he's not doing the cartoon anymore. I don't know what's going on with anything. I don't know if I'm just not getting things in my feed or if there's just so much content that there's no way in hell I'll ever try to keep up with it.
That's pretty dramatic. I guess I missed all of this.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens.
I'll watch Cog every once in a while, but you know, Cog comes on like at odd times, either really, you know, because he's
his schedule seems odd again.
Yeah, because he's in England, you know, he comes on during the day in England, which is like in the middle of the night here. So there's that.
Oh, is that what's going on?
And there's only so many cops videos you can watch. Yeah.
Oh, Billy the Neighbor. If you watch Cog and you've seen Billy the Neighbor, that link came from somebody else that was sent in a group chat that Cog and I are both in. Then I went and watched the channel and I found a few of them that were funny, and I sent them in a message to Cog. And Cog started covering Billy, and Billy came out. There's a new video on Billy. It's not as funny as some of the other ones, but it's a Billy.
I still like AIU. I pretty much watch all of his content.
I watched a few things. Here's my problem.
One thing about AIU, and listen, I get that he comes off as a really big asshole and whatnot, but you know, and he does things to kind of like prove the point. But you know, out of all the content creators that I've contacted, AIU and AIU are the only ones that respond, that actually bother to throw a few words together.
Well, what else did I have to do with my time? Now I need.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. In other words, it's
Yeah,
like I'll drop everybody a line, and very few will even bother sending even a oh thanks or oh okay cool I'll check it out or just a few words just to know that I'm not talking to the wall.
Dolly Roger. I would say I could give you a quick rundown, but there won't be anything quick about it. That's the one thing, is there wouldn't be anything quick because it's so complex and multi-contoured and shit. And
Convoluted.
two, I don't think I really care. What I do is I look for content that entertains me, and
Right,
if I see one creator I enjoy watching badmouth another creator I enjoy watching, then which of the two in that situation am I going to enjoy watching? But then when I'm seeing both creators or several creators all badmouth each other, hey, look, there's a new video about how iron can be manipulated into weird
right,
this and that.
exactly. I'd rather watch white hot iron melt through ice than bother listening to the drama that these guys have self-generated. And all they have to do is kind of do the golden rule, which is treat other people as if you'd want to be treated, and have respect for each other, and do the small shit, even
And there has to be something said. All right, if it's not your kind of content, then why are you there watching it? Hey, I came in, I saw what it was. I'm not there watching it. I'm just commenting why I'm not there watching it on my own channel. And if you don't like mine, I feel the same way. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't be here. You're gonna stop in long enough to see that you're not enjoying yourself, and you're gonna go. If you
think
do like it, you're gonna hang out.
when I hear my voice, I think I sound retarded. So, but Penn Jillette, okay, I'll take that. I'll take Penn Jillette. I'd rather sound like Penn Jillette than the other one, the one that doesn't talk.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Data? When you go watch content in this genre, in the commentary, conversational comedy genre?
I guess there's two types. There's the type that you agree with. There's the type you disagree with. Both of them kind of like make you want to I don't know, answer back, repeat, convince. Um, to be honest, I don't. I mean, other than like, I don't really watch a whole hell of a lot of it. I'd rather be entertained, and you know what? The strangest shit entertains me. Like amazing woodworking entertains me. Um, a guy putting a bathroom together from scratch entertains me.
I
I'd
watched.
probably rather watch somebody put a brand new toilet into a floor than watch Tonka and Failure argue about some SJW talking point. I mean, at
I
this point,
suppose.
at this point, we've heard it all.
Yeah, I got myself hooked watching a video on this great big press that made the posts for designer iron railings on large fences. So the different ways that it would wrap it with hot straps and then set it in this machine that would grab the ends of these white hot rods and twist them in one direction while pushing them together and bending them and making these cool fucking designs that were all the way around the post, a 360-degree round post.
I saw this.
And
I saw this video of the top 10 amazing construction inventions, and I saw this one. It was cement in a bag that you added water to it, and it foamed up, and it dried in 5 minutes. So in other words, this guy's putting posts in the ground, and he basically shakes the powder into the hole with the post in it, adds a little water, and all of a sudden it goes and it foams up and fills the hole, and even comes protruding out of the top of the hole, and it looks like gray cement, but it's also foamy, and he cuts the top of it off flat and goes to the next, and it's done. So I mean, there's some amazing shit out there. It's a new world.
Building a bathroom from scratch does sound interesting. Watch a video of someone doing it, I mean. Well, Adam, I will tell you, I only have one bathroom in my house, and I learned earlier in the year, or was it,
I mean,
I had to rebuild it, and it took me 6.5, 7 days to do it. The toilet will always be the first thing you make sure you get done on day one.
Num also does side work. He's a handyman. He does a lot of side work. So, it's interesting. I used to do carpentry. I'm a pretty good finish carpenter. I can pretty much set a door to the point where it's almost an airlock. Yeah. I mean,
I love my front door does that. I love it. My back door almost does it.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. I mean, I also love watching, this guy finding a 1969 Mach 1 Mustang with a 429 Super Cobra jet engine under 2 inches of dust in a barn with 45,000 original miles. That kind of, like, as one content creator says, that gives me the fizz.
Like Mentos and Diet Coke.
And there's plenty of videos like that around.
Instant cement, just add water. Watch the video.
Yeah, it's almost like that, but a little more. Kind of looked like that stuff you remember in Demolition Man. When he
the foam in the cars.
Yeah, when he turned into a cannoli. Yeah, it looked like that. It just expanded real fast and then got hardened.
Lots of things expand fast and get hard. But we will save that for another show. We're winding down this one. What else should we discuss?
Yeah, what else?
I work in construction, so I get to see a lot of cool shit when working. I did a job that installed a 30,000-pound steel tank 40 feet off the ground in a power plant. Yeah.
Jolly Water's bilge water. I work in construction, so I get to see a lot of cool shit. I learned how to weld inside a garbage truck.
Oh, yeah, I've heard stories about some of that.
It was an empty garbage truck, but it was still inside a garbage truck.
Hey, Dada, you should probably know the quick trick to remove cement from inside the garbage truck.
Explosives?
Yeah. That's the way to do it. You throw a stick of TNT in there or quarter stick in, and you just, boom, until it loosens up enough for you to do your work.
But they usually don't have cement in garbage trucks. It's usually cement trucks that have cement.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Don't mind me.
Garbage trucks are the, what has 12 tires and flies.
Oh, they're the ones with the curly tail, right? They got the ladder up the front window.
Yeah.
And the long arm that picks up.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know. The long arm might be called a boom.
A boom?
Very nice. Welding in a damn good skill to have. Yes, it is. I know the practice. I just don't understand. What is it? How does that go?
Want to hear something surprising? Welding is kind of dangerous. Not only the temperatures and whatnot, but the fumes coming off of it, depending on what you're doing. And one thing that kind of shocked me, I was watching this documentary on sugarcane and the sugar presses and whatnot, and they run sugarcane really fast through these two huge steel drums that are rotating, and they're so polished from the heat, I mean from the pressing, that they have a guy sitting on a little trapeze above the two rotating drums. All he's doing while this is going on is making beads of weld like teeth along the drum. And he sits there all day and puts little beads on the steel as it's spinning, pulling the damn sugarcane through and squeezing it. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems to me like a not only is it a dangerous profession, but it also seems to me a big excuse not to be using sugar, because the crap that comes from welds, I mean, and it's being basically put right into the sugar liquid. I mean, maybe that's why sugar is so bad for you.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds like something from Dirty Jobs. Seems like a very poor design.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Lenugs, that's good to know. There's a very important couple of questions I have. Did you wipe thoroughly, and did you wash your hands?
Yeah, those are two of the biggest ones.
And in that order. And although I haven't seen him come back to say, what the hell are you still doing here? We're 2 minutes late, and Ryan let me down. Oh,
Ryan said he would be back. Maybe it still isn't time.
It's if 2 minutes after.
Back, I don't know. If Ryan isn't back, it isn't time.
Wash your ass, wipe your hands. This has been a public service announcement from your friendly numbskull. Meanwhile,
the Nuggets. Let's see.
You got yourselves a water jet. How do you know what? I'm going to take a moment here while we wait to see if Ryan pops in to tell us goodbye. The bidet, the water jet, the ass washing fountain.
I think bidets should be everywhere. I love them.
Okay. Curious question, though, because I've never used one. I just make sure there's no brown on the white paper.
Oh.
And I do a good job. Okay.
Nothing blasts poop away better than water under pressure.
Oh, well, I bet. But water under pressure at ass location, clothing location. Hey, yeah, I was washing my butt. The rest of me just took a shower.
Doesn't really work that way, but yeah. You have full control, sir. You have control over the pressure. You have control over the temperature. You have control over the flow.
Oh, you want to clean your ass? What you do is you take this long steel hose here and you stick it. Woo! And then you turn this knob all the way to the left.
There's no steel hose, damn it. It's a tushy washer.
And if you got bad diarrhea and you hit it with fast water, it's like, oh, look, there's more.
It's gone. It's gone. You could use it to wash your feet.
Awesome.
It's like a low sink.
There's no room in my bathroom for a bidet.
It's like a low sink with a fountain in the middle.
I let my butt get splattered with the water jets. Ooh. Connor's going to sleep. And then, geez, kids don't listen. But I'm running late anyway, so I think it is time to go for the night. I'm sorry, Ryder, you couldn't end the show, but thank you for joining us. Any last words, Data?
Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for having us. Come back next time. You hear?
Somewhere on Sunday, maybe some Quiplash. Thanks for coming. Bye.